if you look at your calendar, it is Wednesday, which means it is Whiteboard Wednesday. We wouldn't have it any other way, but we're going to do an NFL Scouting Combine theme that, as we heard Tom say, most of the drills getting started tomorrow. So our first topic is, what legendary Combine performance will you never forget? We're going to take a trip down memory lane. Zay, you want to get us going?
Yeah, let's get it popping. Come on, Zay, get it popping.
Finish rolling there?
All right, first one, okay? I'm going to go right here on the whiteboard. Byron Jones. You guys see the man right there? Standing up right over here, okay? This dude jumped 12 feet 3 inches. I don't think people understand how far that is. Let me put it into perspective for you. Everybody stood underneath the basketball hoop before, right?
Yes,
when you get a
sir.
little bit older, you stand underneath the hoop and you kind of look up and be like, man, I used to be able to touch the rim. Well, the rim is 10 feet. If you look at the white square at the top of the backboard, that is 11 feet. That's 11 and a half feet. This dude jumped 12-3, lay the basketball hoop down, jump over the white square. That's how far this dude jumped.
I love that.
It is absolute insanity what he did. He's a Decepticon.
I love that.
Explaining it like that.
The reference was
Yeah.
huge.
You like
the
that?
reference was awesome, bro. There you go.
So much
Look at
sense.
it. What you got,
Khalil?
John?
All right, I'm going John Ross. 4.2240. Listen, OMG, John Ross, that's the smoke behind him. He's blazing. Where we at? That's the smoke behind him. He's blazing. Finish line. Listen, I'm from Florida. Chris Johnson shocked the world with the 4.2440, right? And this is what everyone tunes into in the NFL Combine every year to see who's going to break the 40-yard dash, right? And we do it every year, in, year out. And when this guy broke the record, it was crazy. I'm from Florida, where they breed speed, where speed is a religion, where you come out of your mom and run into the football. And when I seen this guy run a 4.2240, listen, that is rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I ran a 4.22
In the 30?
Yeah.
in the 30-yard line. Yeah,
We saw that yesterday.
pull up the clip. I was 4.22 at the 30-yard line, baby. This is mine, okay? So there are people that are strong, and then there are people that are Stephen Paya strong. So when Stephen Paya went over there for the 225 bench press, he did that thing 49 times, all right? So, guys, we all been in the NFL locker room. We all been in the NFL weight room. There's just certain guys where you're on your max set, and he gets under there for the first time and reps it out for the warm-up set. Stephen Paya came out, I believe he went to Oregon State, and threw that thing up like as if there was 2 pieces of chopsticks. It was 49 times, combine record, and I can't wait to see if somebody were to be able to break it, because 49 is a lot on a 225 bench press. I don't know if I can.
How many did you hit?
Me?
Yeah.
23.
Ooh.
23. Struggling at 18.
Yeah.
Mr. Big
I
Check.
did 22. You got
22.
me. You got me.
Bro, you was a quarterback, bro. Now you're making me look bad, Zay. Jeez, Zay.
No. Can we go back, though, to the 40 time real
Yeah.
fast? Can you what was your time again?
I was 4.22 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, there you go.
Do we have it? Hey, we do.
There we go. 4.22
Ding, ding, ding,
right
ding,
there.
ding, ding.
We should have just stopped it. It took me 0.6 to run 10 yards. I think that was cool.
If
Whatever.
you would have took those Timberland boots off, you probably would have.
Oh, okay, if I would have took that gut away too, I would have been maybe a little bit, boy.
You looked good. You looked good. It all worked out.
Smoothing.
Oh, man. Our next topic, the Combine is full of drills to help these teams and scouts get a good look at the athleticism of these prospects. We just talked about a few of them, right? We talked about the 40-yard dash, bench press, broad jump. I want to know, Zay, you can get us rolling here first. What event or what drill would you want to see at the Combine instead?
Okay, one of the most underappreciated aspects of playing the quarterback position, understand I played quarterback in college and a little bit in the league, is the ability to throw a red zone fade. So I would like to see the quarterbacks throw the ball into a trash can. It's a common drill that we used to have.
Yeah,
You put the trash can in the corner, you drop back from the 10-yard line, and you see if these guys can throw a fade ball to get the ball to go over and then turn over and drop into the bucket. The reason why that's important is because a lot of these quarterbacks nowadays are so concerned about velocity and amount of power that they're putting on the ball, and not enough emphasis is being placed on their ability to have some touch to be able to allow their receivers to go get the ball in the corner of the end zone. I want to see the trash can throw be instilled in the combine.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, I'm going to go late hands. As a DB, I'm going late hands. Yes, I'm not an artist, as you can see. But listen,
good, bro.
There's a lot of times when you watch NFL games, right, and the DB is out of phase. I would love to see a drill where the wide receiver is about 3 yards in front of him, DB's out of phase, and to teach, hey, is this guy comfortable enough to not panic? Does he trust his skill set, right? The receiver shows his hands. The receiver's eyes typically get big when the ball's coming. You shoot your hands late, and you get a late win. Our coach would always call it a late win. I would love to see this. Could you see the DB's backpedal? You see them show how their hips are, the fluidity with their hips. But when you're in the game and 80,000 people are in the stands, 1 million people are watching, do you have the what word am I looking for?
The wherewithal,
there you go, the wherewithal,
the detail.
you know, to get your hands in, late win, and come up with a celebration you can flex at home and then let everybody know you had a PBU on Monday Night Football, right? I think that drill would be absolutely awesome to see, and it'll be a great way for scouts to evaluate the DBs at the NFL Combine.
Joel, before I go, let me ask you, what would that drill look like, right? What would a late hands drill look like for the viewers at home?
So, receiver, 3 yards in front of a DB. We call this out of phase at home, right? If you're in phase, you're able to look, lean, locate, make a play on the ball. That's what they teach you as a DB. When you're not in phase, we call this the out of phase. The receiver's in front of you, maybe by 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards. You're just chasing him. You're waiting for him to shoot his hands. Typically, like I just said, when the ball's coming, a receiver's eyes get big. As soon as his hands get big, he shoots his hands. We're taught to shoot our hands, play through the basket, and we call that a late win. I think that'd be a great drill in the NFL Combine.
I like that. I think what we're all going, it's just things that translate over to the game better. Now, one thing in the Combine that I don't see is a lot of competitive drills with the other team. And I think that if we were simply just to install some 7-on-7, it does not have to get crazy. But in one 7-on-7 period, I can tell you if that quarterback is accurate. I can tell you if that quarterback can analyze defenses. I can tell you if your DB can play man-to-man coverage or if he can run zone coverage. I can tell you if your free safety can communicate, all on a 7-on-7 drill. I can tell you if your wide receiver can separate. A lot of these drills in the Combine are trying to measure the measurables. How quick are these guys? When you have a competitor, when you have a DB in front of you as a wide receiver, can you separate? If you're a DB, can you stay sticky? That is the one drill. It doesn't have to have any shoulder pads. It doesn't have any helmet on that I can put on tape and I can be, as a general manager, I can sit back and watch a simple 7-on-7 drill, and it tells me everything I need to know about the defender. It tells me everything I need to know about an offensive player and the quarterback's ability to throw the ball. Anybody can go in a Combine with shorts and T-shirt and have a quarterback and a receiver and throw balls to them. Can you throw it in a window? Can you throw the ball between a safety and a linebacker on a rope? Can you do that? That's what I want to see. It's just a simple 7-on-7. What's up, Joe?
Meta, I like that, and I think you'll be able to evaluate the quarterback better as well.
Yes.
Because a lot of, like you said, decision-making, post-snap reads, right? A safety showing a too-high shell, and then they're rotating. The safety's coming down, and you have to think on the run, right? I think that'd be a really good way to evaluate the quarterback as well, to see what their post-snap decisions look like.
Because you're not throwing to guys at the receiver. You're throwing it into spaces, right? As a quarterback, you're throwing it into spaces. You're throwing it in an area that he hasn't even gotten into yet, right? So, again, it's so easy for a quarterback to sit there and you have a receiver is like, oh, he's running a fade. Okay, cool. But can you know that fade's going to be open with the DB at a certain relationship to your wide receiver? I think as a general manager, to be able to evaluate that in a 7-on-7 drill would be huge.
I like that because you're also getting the minds involved, not just the athleticism.
That's what it is.
Our